Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. What's going in, or going in, going on, Sage? How are you today? Appreciate you hanging out. Mac and cheese for Son. Yeah, Son's favorite mac and cheese. So this is what he wanted for lunch. So that's what we're making right now. What are you having for lunch today? And I gotta figure out what I'm eating for lunch. But getting him fed first is more important of the two. Do you have a favorite mac and cheese? Sorry, sort of running around back and forth. Oh, you like ramen? What's up, Bod? How are you, sir? Just heating up the water for son's lunch. Welcome in, Lena. Day's going all right. Work's not that bad today, and just trying to whip up son a little lunch and then figure out what I'm eating. I haven't quite narrowed it down for myself yet, but as long as he's getting fed, that's all I'm concerned about. I take it based on the time change, you're done with work at this point, right, Bod? I'm not even officially halfway through. Why are you gonna cry, Lena? A Hot Pocket brings me back to my high school days. What kind of Hot Pocket did you have? Never really loved them, but I always I ate them quite a bit. I ate the pepperoni pizza ones all the time. Alexa, set the timer for 9. Bod, this is one of many. But I do like my Calphalon. I'm since I do all the cooking, I'm a very partial to brands, and I'm a Calphalon guy. So all my cookware is Calphalon. They make good stuff. Well, hopefully it was a nice song, and it made her cry because she was happy. Hey, don't worry about it. Hot Pockets kind of all taste the same. It's no big deal. Did want to tell you about, I think I neglected my impatiens in the front. I forgot to keep on a watering schedule with all the heat we had with the ones that hang in front of the garage. I think I lost my impatiens. And that's not a dad joke, not like I lost my patience. I lost my flowers in the hanging basket. Like literally, the impatiens I think are, I don't think they made it. Well, that would probably make your mom cry, Lena, for sure. Moms get happy tears with stuff like that. Booger, take a quick break. Come here. We'll sprinkle both of these around both trees, not just around one. I got son taking out the old popcorn to feed the squirrels that Remus is so fond of in the tree. So at this point, I keep them happy and fed so they hang around, give Remus something to do while he's in the front yard. So they're going to get a heavy dose of old stale popcorn. Which, in fairness, the squirrels don't seem to mind. No, Lena, we go live because we interact with folks. You are not bothering us at all. And in fairness, being mad at your cousin, your sister, your siblings, sounds like a day in the life of pretty much everybody ever. And that's not being funny. It's siblings and cousins can get exhausting at times, is what I mean. dokie, that's better. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, scotch pies, veg, and lovely potatoes. Is it, so that's dinner for you now, right? Appreciate the emojis. Sure, hit us up. Sorry, I have to try to mix in chores, keep the computer alive for work, and make lunch at the same time. So sometimes I do fall behind a bit. You have scotch pies a lot, don't you, Bot? And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's kind of like us and pizza. Man, we have a lot of pizza. It's probably an unhealthy amount of pizza, full disclosure. Well, Lena, the one thing I will say, and we say this in our regular chats a lot, is you can't control what others do, you can't control what others think, act, or how they behave. You can only control yourself. You have every right to be disappointed that your cousin would say something like that to you, but don't let the opinions of others influence or ruin or make your day. Only you have the power to do that. So my suggestion, if at all possible, is thank you, sir. Is rise above it and know that when people say stuff like that, hateful, mean, angry stuff, they usually come from a place on their end where they're unhappy with themselves. Well, it seems like you have some people in your life that aren't the kindest to you. And I would say I would try to find some people that are more positive. A great example is every night, typically on our main channel, which is Dad and Son Do It All, we check in with each other, with the community. We just have a positive, upbeat conversation. So, and we do that in support of each other. So I would suggest that the people you tend to be around, I know these are family, so you have no choice, but make sure that your circle outside your family, your friends, your other networks, are people that are putting out positive. And I am definitely sorry that your sister and your cousins are saying stuff like that to you, but you let them win by letting it get to you, if that makes sense. Just consider the source and know that they're probably unhappy in their own lives, and so they gotta say stuff like this to make themselves somehow, some way feel better, which is terrible. But unfortunately, it's true. I've been around too many people that are like that. And I've carved most of them out of my life, and I've realized that the more I associate with positive, good-minded people, the more I'm positive, the more it's infectious. So by all means, a great place to look is if you go to our main channel is at Dad and Son Do It All. We're live there most of the time. The cooking channel, I've just been going live making lunches. recently for Son since he's home for school. But if you go to the main one, we're usually live every evening. And Bod, who is in here, he's usually over there. He's one of our originals. He's a great guy, very positive. So you'll meet good folks like that. Oh, that is really hot and splashed. All right, chat. If anybody actually wants to make mac and cheese and from a box, this is the trick to making creamy mac and cheese. Alexa, off. Even though you're working with the powder, you can still make a creamy mac and cheese. So first, start with a healthy dollop of butter, which I'm going to throw in the bottom of the pan there. After that, get you a little milk, and we always use whole milk. Turn the heat back on to a nice medium-low. Get everything starting to melt in there. Then you take your powders, sprinkle it in softly. Always remember, if you're using anything with the packet, there's always stuff like seasoning left. Go ahead and put a little bit of your cooking liquid, whether it's milk or water, into that packet. That way you make sure you get it all out.